Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're ranking the top 5 best cards you can buy right now for under 25,000 MT here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. I'm grinding like crazy, by the way, because recording all of Saturday's videos Friday. I mean, this is putting in a lot of work, so I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe, because I'm working hard, man. But with that being said, 25k mark definitely gives us a lot more options than the 10k mark did. We got a whole new list of cards, a lot more guys in this list that I feel like are more usable at like a showdown level versus the 10k list was basically just salary cap cards. And I feel like we got a better list here for overall lineup. So with that being said, yeah, number 5 is going to be Diamond Reggie Lewis. Definitely feels like the weakest card in this list by a decent chunk. Overall, I mean, honestly, the list is very good. Besides these, like, he was the 5th guy. The 4 guys on top of him were very confident. Didn't feel like those were hard decisions at all. But Reggie's 6'7", he's 97 offense, 94 defense. Only a 73 3 ball is probably his biggest flaw. He's super athletic. He's a good defender. He's got good speed. Problem with the card is mainly that lower 3-ball rating. And I think that holds him back a little bit. At least, like, I wish it was a little bit higher, and I think he'd be a little bit better if it was a little bit higher. But for me, I do think that just the lower 3-ball rating holds him back a bit. He is a good playmaker. He's solid defensively. He's a nice, versatile, good shooting guard option. But I have to say, I do wish that he was a little bit better as a shooter. That's the one criticism that I have for the card, and the reason that he comes in at number 5. Now, this is not number 4. This is an honorable mention. I wanted to throw out there Jeff Green. He's not on this list, but he is not far above 25,000 MT. Card you can get for about 30k. He's right outside that 25k MT price point. Thought I'd throw out a nice little honorable mention for y'all. Maybe I should have done it before the first card on the list, but I mean, look at the price. He's 29k. He's not 25k, but he's not much more expensive than that. Right now, this card for this price is a steal of a deal. Would recommend picking him up as well if you need a small forward or a power forward, because he is an absolutely elite card. He'd be number 1 on this list if he was under 25k. So I do want to throw him out there as an honorable mention because he's really, really good. With that being said, number 4 is actually Amethyst DeAndre Ayton, who, to be fair, is not significantly below 25k, but there is one up right here that we see that's been up for a couple hours actually for 23,950. 7-foot center, good shooter, has a smooth 3-ball. Release isn't bad. He fades back kind of like Jimmy Butler used to. If y'all remember, like 2K22 Jimmy Butler used to like fade backwards. 2K23 I think it was actually, but it is a pretty smooth jumper. It's not hard to green, and he's pretty knocked down. Like, honestly, I think the card is very, very solid. He's a very good finisher. He's got good size. He's a versatile defender. He's got good speed. Like, he's one of the best Amethyst cards in the game, period. In fact, I would say he probably is still the best Amethyst card. We've gotten a couple of good ones recently, but I do still think that he is probably the best Amethyst in my team. Also has Hoff Rise Up and Paint Patroller, Gold Posterizer, Hook Specialist, Post State Phenom, Post Lockdown Interceptor, Pogo Stick, Box Up, Rebound Chaser, Brick Wall, Immovable, Interior Badges, Set Shot Specialist. Like, card is legitimately very good, and honestly, I still have a DeAndre Ayton, and I like him a lot. I use him in salary cap sometimes, and I think he's a very, very solid card at number 4. Number 3. The top 3 choices here I felt like were pretty easy. We'll start with Danilo Gallinari at number 3. This card is really, really nice for under 20,000 MT. 6'10", 98 offense, 88 defense. Number 1, very smooth release and a high 3-ball rating. Number 2, he's not a bad finisher at all. 75 standing, 80 driving dunk, not bad. Defensively, he's not amazing, but he's also not bad. He's got 83 speed and agility, 82 ball, 75 vert, 76 strength, 95 stamina. Look, I get that looking at this card on paper, he doesn't have game-changing stats, but he's a 6'10" small forward, power forward with a high-level jumper, and he's got a good escape and Darius Garland dribble style. So he has better SIGs than almost any wing in my team, period. So I actually really like this card. I get he doesn't have a ridiculous amount of total badges, only 22 total badges as a base card, but he's an elite level shooter who has real movement and is also not bad defensively. And if you have a badged out version of Danilo, for example, I have a badged out version of Danilo Gallinari because I got him as a hidden gem and I actually used him in my lineup for a bit, and he is really, really good. Oh, he wouldn't be in hidden gems anymore, obviously, because he came out last week, my bad. But 27 total badges, and honestly has most of the important badges you need on the defensive end of the court. Once I added like box up, paint patroller, rebound chaser, removable, enforcer, round ball menace, that's the badges that I think are most useful for him to play the power forward position, which is probably his best position. And I think he's really, really good when he is allowed to be fully maximized. Card is really, really solid, and for me at least, I have no issues with him. Number 3, I think he's a really kind of a steal in all honesty at his price. At the number 2 spot, We have another really good budget card. This card's been out for a long time, since season 1 actually, but he's still a budget beast, and that is Diamond Al Harrington, who you can, yes, get for less than 20,000 MT, or less than 25,000 MT still. Right here, see him he's been out for 2.5 hours at 29,950. So 6'9", really good jump shot. Like, great shot. He's got half Deadeye and Such Shot Specialist. Bunch of good gold badges across the board. He's solid defensively. His stats are really nice and complete. We'll look at those in just a second, and so are his badges. 93 ball, 85 standing, or 85 driving, and 80 standing dunk, 80 block, 88 interior, 85 perimeter, decent rebounder, 85 speed, agility, vert, 86 strength, 95 stamina. Nice, well-rounded card for a diamond. His jumper is also amazing, which again, I think is a big deal and very important to have a high-level jump shot, and Al Harrington absolutely does have that. Easily 100% still a card who absolutely deserves to be here in this top 5, and I think he's one of the best budget power forwards in all of my team, regardless of price, let alone for under 25,000 MT. The number 1 card in this list, though, is a brand new card who came out just yesterday as y'all watch this video, today as I record it, and that is DeMarre Carroll, who, look, I'll be honest with y'all, his gameplay was not great. I played against a good player, and I didn't play very well with him. He is not a shot creator, but he is an absolutely incredible 3-and-D card. His jumper is the exact same jump shot as Al Harrington, and he is a high-level defender with an 85 driving dunk as well. 90 block, 90 interior, 93 steal, 93 perimeter, 91 speed, 93 agility, 92 vert, 88 strength. Super complete stats. Capable slasher, elite level shooter, versatile defender, just really good all-around card with some of the best stats in the game of any small forward. I think for 20-ish thousand MT, he is a steal of a card at an absolutely awesome value for this price point. Now, the price points of these cards have definitely gone up as of late. Like, a lot of these cards who were cheaper, for example, Reggie Lewis was like 10k MT a couple weeks ago. Now he's up to about 20. So card prices have gone up a little bit, and it's possible that some of these guys might even progress past being under 25,000 MT by the time maybe y'all watch this video in a week or so, if y'all watch it later. But for now, as I record the video, all these guys are under 25,000 MT, and hopefully this is the type of list that gives y'all a good picture of budget cards you should be buying to fulfill every single position. Well, except for point guard, because I didn't really have anybody to suggest for the PG spot on this list, just because the best budget point guards are guys like Lonzo Ball, Marcus Smart, Alex Caruso. None of those guys are under 25k, and all the point guards who are under 25k realistically are just not that great. So that gives us a list here with a bunch of wings and a couple bigs and some stuff like that. So with that being said, that is where we're going to call the video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.